Hi everyone, it's AJ, your accessories junkie. Today I'm bringing you a what's inside my Louis Vuitton desk agenda in the Damier Ebene print. So sorry for not showing my face. I actually wanted to make this video about the desk agenda itself, and it's kind of hard to do that and hold it in the frame at the same time, so I figured I'll just only show the agenda on this particular video. Welcome back to my channel for those of you that are returning, and for those of you that are new, welcome. Please hit the subscribe button and obviously the bell for notifications to know when I post new videos. So let's get into it. For those of you that follow me on Instagram, in January I posted this beautiful, a picture of this beautiful desk agenda, and a few of you said you wanted to see what I kept inside, so here we are. So when you open it up, you have a flap here. This is hot stamped with my initials and the state of Texas, so I would have a means to remember my team by. It has a pocket here, which I keep a picture of my grandfather. He just passed away this past December, so this is the second grandfather I've lost in a matter of 2 years, and yeah, it just kind of took its toll, which is why I didn't record. There's also a pocket here that you could put documents in, and then obviously also this piece lifts up and you could put documents in here. Over on this side, I use a disc bound system. These are rose gold rings. They are 3/4 inch and they are by Circa with the Levenger family. I will post anything that I mentioned down below if I can find it, or if the Etsy shops, etc. still exist. This first page here is just a frost cover. It is also from the Circa family, if you will, or the Levenger collection. This dashboard was made by a lady. Her name was Sandra, and she had inserts that were like luxury design. Her Etsy shop, when I tried to look it up prior to making this video just so I could have the information, was no longer available, nor is her Instagram page, so I'm thinking she's no longer doing it, but hopefully she'll come back because she does amazing work. She did this dashboard for me in the Mon, if you will, with my initials and then pink and green because I am an AKA and I wanted my sorority colors to be listed. On this back side, it's just kind of where I'm keeping like mental notes, if you will. So I have tabs that I'm thinking I might want to do for future when I swap these tabs out, and I'll explain those tabs in a minute. And then this is from when I was staying in Dallas quite often, and so I fly back and forth there every now and then, and this is for Ocean Prime. For those of you that live in Dallas or will visit Dallas, I highly recommend it. The food is amazing, the ambiance is superb. It's just a really great spot. So this is their Sunday surf and turf, and so I always kept it in here in the event that when I landed on Sundays, for the times when I came in on a Sunday, if I wanted to eat there, I could think about on the plane what I might want to go ahead and eat, so I'd know when I got there. All right, I'm going to kind of jump around a little bit because I don't want to show pertinent information, but the next thing that I use is the agenda inserts. They are by tool, so I'll just kind of zoom in. I like the fact that you can put the date, the top 3 priorities of your day, and a daily schedule. I sometimes don't use this because my day technically starts at 4:30 a.m. I go to Orange Theory Fitness for my 4:30 a.m. class. And then of course my evenings end around 7:30, 8 o'clock because I'm a little bit of a workaholic when I'm on a client site. These are made by Tool. You can find them in Office Depot, but I will post a link down below so you can go directly to them on their site. The next thing I have in here is a calendar. So this is just the March 2019. And I haven't really filled it out yet, but usually I decorate my calendars with stickers for birthday reminders, etc. And clearly I'm a little behind because today is March 7th. On the back, if there's any notes, I can put them there. And then this is kind of like my monthly goals, and then don't forget important things. This little insert is a to-do insert. I like it. It's the ombre. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spots for you to kind of mark to-dos. And the boxes, I like them because they're big enough to like write more than just one or two words if you need to, and then another little spot to jot notes, and it's front and back. This dashboard is from another Etsy shop. I forget her name right off the top, but I will post it down below. She is still making dashboards, and she has some of the cutest ones. And I like the fact that she offers a variety, no matter whether you're African American or Caucasian, and whether you have red hair or blonde hair or brown hair or black hair, whatever. I accidentally ordered the wrong one. I don't have black hair, I have dark brown hair. But I didn't bother sending it back because it was still super cute. It's just a little girl holding a Starbucks cup. So for those of you that know me, I love Starbucks. I love my white mochas, and obviously I love heels and shopping. So this was just like the perfect dashboard. On the inside of this dashboard, I just have kind of like a memory reminder for logging in remote in case it wipes me out. And then another little note that says your first choice is always wisest to follow, because I have a tendency to second guess myself way too much. All right, on this next one, this is just my certifications, proficiencies, and badge. So for those of you that don't know, I am an analyst and a principal trainer for Epic. And so these are just a list of my certs and the fact that I am complete and current and when I got my certifications. And this document is front and back. I have quite a few, so that you can see there. And I love the just bound agenda because it like the pages just pop in and pop out. All right, next are these tabs that I have down the side. So it starts with BKR meetings, build material, and then team meetings, mentoring, and miscellaneous. So BKR stands for Beaker. It's an application within Epic for the lab. I am going to be very cautious how I go into these because I don't want to show personal information. Get that out the way. All right, so for here, I use the project planner inserts. I'll just zoom in on that so you can see. I use these when I have a new project that I'm tasked with to complete, and I like this layout because it allows me to give a description, anybody that it is impacting, what steps I might need to take, and when things need to be due, and if there's any notes that I need to remember to reach out to someone, etc. about. And then I'm going to skip a few because again I don't want to release pertinent information and get myself in trouble. And so then for the team meetings, whenever we have meetings, I like to use these because I can put the subject, the date, the agenda, any action steps that might be needed, as well as any notes. And sometimes whatever I document here, if it's relative to a project, then I will move it to the other sheets that you saw before. For mentoring, I keep this section for to-dos. I can't show one because I don't have an empty one right now, but I do a lot of mentoring on client sites with FTEs or full-time employees that will basically be taking over the job that I'm doing currently for that client. And so that to-do list is the ability for me to kind of document what I've tasked them with, and then also checking it off once we've reviewed it together so that they have a good understanding. These sheets also from Tool are contact sheets. So obviously I'm covering up some pertinent information because I don't want anybody's information out there that I didn't get permission for. And then last but not least, we have my miscellaneous section. And this is for right now my health section. So if you notice above, I kind of wanted to change my tabs a little bit and have a health section. When I was in Dallas, I kept this in here because this kind of allowed me to see the schedule. So as I told you guys, I did the 4:30 class, but they literally have classes that go all the way till 8:40, 9:40. It's an hour long of high interval intensity training. I highly recommend Orange Theory Fitness. If you have an OTF location in your city, like, it's life. And if you've never gone to one, like, the first session is free, so I highly recommend that you go and kind of try it out and see if it's something that you like, and see if it'll work for you. And then obviously they have different packages based on, you know, their studio. Then on this page, this is a way for me to kind of track my eating. I'm hiding my other pages, but here you just do week of, and then Sunday through Saturday, you document what you eat for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and any snacks. And then of course my water intake, the hours of sleep that I'm doing, and any additional workouts that I do, I would put them here. And then you have the ability to rate your week and put any notes about that week. So I bought these from Amazon because my eating habits were terrible in Dallas. Unlike other places, I had no ability to do a meal prep company that could meet my needs of delivering either to the client or to my hotel. But of course, in time for me to start on Monday. And then I also had the issue of just not drinking enough water. So I find if I track it, I do a lot better. But meal prep obviously helps me the most. And so that was the hugest part of what I was missing when I was in Dallas. This last piece back here is just a folder that I got from Staples. It came in a pack, I believe, of 2 or 3, and it's 2-sided. So I have document on this side, and then obviously a document on that side. This is the back clear piece that I just have that's in here. It's the only thing that's in there. And then I have a business card, and then my status card for American, and then my Club Lounge card for American. This agenda has 6 card slots, so you have the ability to add 3 more. And then this is just a blank Orange Theory Fitness card, and it just says my sessions booked. I really like this because when you're going to a new studio, it's sometimes not the easiest to get a hold or to get in because they have their key members that go every day, all day, certain times. And so initially when I started going, I had to kind of get in where I could fit in, and I just captured a few of these so that I could take it back to my home studio whenever I make it back there to just kind of say, hey, you might want to think about incorporating these because they were really, really helpful. All right, and that is my desk agenda. So you have Louis Vuitton there and at the top. And again, these are 3/4 inch rings, so it makes it not so bulky. But in case you're wondering, you can put a 1-inch ring in here, and it would fit just fine. I typically use OneNote a lot, just for digital purposes, and I like it because I have the OneNote app, so I have the ability to just look up whatever I need on my phone and or from my computer. So this is really just for going into meetings, being able to jot things down as quick takeaways versus full-fledged work. Well, that is all for this video. If you have any questions, please list it down below, and I will link all of the various sites and areas where I told you I got things down below. Again, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and click the bell for notifications, and I greatly appreciate the love that you give. Until next time, bye.